know this like in my core, that if something terrifies me, there's gonna be such a rich reward if I actually can get up and do it. My name is Jesi Gutierrez. I am the co-owner here at Libellula Books. I'm also an artist, a writer, a chingona, a queer, a weirdo. All of those parts of my identity definitely support and help me wear all the hats here in the shop. I came out very young to myself and to my friends, but not to my family because my family is super religious and very traditional Mexican. So I kept that part of my identity hidden for a really long time. Reading has always been a way for me to create a sense of safety and a place for me to explore, ask questions. And I just did that at a really early age, realized that the books had that capacity. And they taught me how to celebrate myself as a queer person, taught me how to laugh at myself as a queer and weird person of mixed identity. Also, I just loved hearing other people's perspectives on things. Like, I'm looking up and I see All About Love by Bell Hooks. I am one of those, I love love, one of those people, because I really believe in its capacity and the power to heal the world. But I knew, I felt that at a very young age, and then when I discovered that book, I had language to put to it. I came out to my mom when I was 18. It was so funny. I'd never heard my mom say gay or queer or anything. I had only heard her quote the Bible. The word that they use in the Bible is homosexual. And so when I came out to my mom at 18, nobody, I had never heard anyone call themselves a homosexual, but I was like, Mom, I'm a homosexual. Why couldn't I have said gay or queer or I like girls or anything like that? But association with language is the thing. So prior to that, it was pretty isolating. But I still feel like we find our people, even in, I just remember being in elementary school and being really excited to hang out with my friends that played sports because we knew we were queer, we knew we were similar, we knew that there was some safety in each other. Once I was in high school, I just hung out with the queerdos. It was really fun, but it was hard to have that secretive part of me not at home. Third spaces, additional spaces that are not just our home or work, are crucial to connection and community building. We have to see each other, to be able to empathize with each other, to be able to build with each other. It's kind of wild because it was something that I had always dreamt of. I was like, we could do a bookstore, because my mom had always talked about that. She planted the seed, but I never knew how it would ever happen. I moved back to Barrio a couple blocks away, and I had lived on this block for many years with my partner. It was always empty, and she was like, what would you put there? And I always say, I would put a bookstore there. I would totally put a bookstore there for my kids, for all my youth. We get so much from the neighborhood, being completely immersed in so much art and culture and community already. We get that, the shop gets that, gets to receive that from the neighborhood. So we try to ensure that we're doing the same. Being in a place where the soil is so rich with history and resistance of doing hard things, and there being a great reward, that influences us every day to stay open. Yeah, I think little Jesi would love this shop. I get to hang out with little Jesi all the time because they're definitely still in there. I get to move things around and organize them, and as if my friends are gonna come over and say I wonder if they'd like it like this. And all the things in the shop are definitely partially for my inner child and little Jesi, who needed a space like this, who needed community like this, and who would have loved to be able to go kick it at the weird bookstore and just see queer people just existing and living